I think monsters are more scary in the dark, and I think a single story can be a source of great hope. My name is Mark Lewis. I'm a medical oncologist. I treat exclusively cancers of the GI tract. I had a diagnosis of cancer at the very beginning of my oncology fellowship. One of the first things I did is co-found an online group. When I first set out to write this series of posts, I wanted to remain accountable to myself, to my family, and to a larger audience who would keep me honest throughout moments of doubt and pain. I wanted to bear witness to how a patient really feels in the hopes of becoming a more thoughtful doctor. So when I started my training, there were 3 classes of weapons against cancer. There was surgery, cut it out, radiation, burn it, and chemotherapy, poison it, and unfortunately with it, the patient. And during my training, immunotherapy emerged. That to me already is a paradigm shift that I've witnessed happen in real time. I hope that the treatments I pick, as much as possible, affect only the cancer cells and try to leave the patient alone. Comprehensive genome profiling, or CGP, I sometimes have to pinch myself because my high school sort of science project was all about the Human Genome Project. And now that we have that knowledge, we can test a person like me, but we can also test the tumor. Flipped a switch, if you will, and became cancerous. And the nice thing about CGP, in close to real time, you can make therapeutic decisions that are adapting to the way that the cancer is changing. That is really compelling. Science is a team sport. It's only coming about through collaboration. And I think we are finally at the point where we're recognizing the patients as really, truly valuable collaborators in that process. And so the story I'm going to tell you is a woman that I met. She had already been through conventional chemotherapy and she was looking for options. She went through 6 separate subsequent lines of therapy, each one informed by CGP. So I would treat her with something, and then when we saw resistance, we were actually then able to discern why. And it worked for her. And she really sticks with me in my head and my heart because it was this beautiful use of technology for her specific benefit. So when you ask me to look a decade in the future, I'm actually really excited and I think appropriately optimistic.